You feel the connection. You know it's real. It's undeniable, magnetic, something beyond this world. So why does it feel like you're always running in circles? Why do twin flames, who share such a deep, soul-level bond, struggle to come together in the physical world? The truth is, it's not just timing. It's not just circumstances. It's something deeper. Hidden fears, subconscious wounds, unspoken emotions. And most of the time, these fears operate in the shadows, keeping twin flames apart, even when they both want union. Let's unveil these mysterious fears, the ones no one talks about but every twin flame experiences. Because once you see them, once you understand them, you can finally start breaking free. 1. The fear of losing control. Twin flame love is overwhelming. It's consuming. It strips away everything you thought you knew about yourself. And that terrifies the ego. We spend our lives believing we are in control of our emotions, our choices, our relationships. Then suddenly, this connection enters our life, and it doesn't follow the rules. It defies logic. It refuses to be contained. And so, the mind resists. For many twin flames, this connection feels like too much, too fast, too powerful. They fear losing themselves in it, drowning in its intensity. So they pull away. They sabotage. They convince themselves that they need space or that it's not the right time. But in reality, they are just scared of surrendering. 2. The fear of being truly seen. Most relationships only scratch the surface. People show what they want to show, hiding their deepest wounds, insecurities, and traumas. But with twin flames, there's nowhere to hide. This connection acts like a mirror, exposing everything: your light, your shadows, your unhealed wounds. And sometimes, that kind of raw vulnerability feels unbearable. Because what if they see the real you and leave? What if they realize you're not as strong, not as perfect, not as ready as they thought? So instead of facing this fear, many twin flames push each other away. Not because they don't love each other, but because they're terrified of being fully seen. 3. The fear of abandonment. Many twin flames carry deep-seated wounds of abandonment, sometimes from childhood, sometimes from past lives. And when these wounds are triggered, the connection starts to feel dangerous. Thought balloon: if I let myself love them fully, what if they leave? Thought balloon: what if I open my heart, only to be shattered? This fear creates a push-pull dynamic. One twin might run before the other gets a chance to leave first. They build walls, create distance, or act like they don't care, all to protect themselves from the pain of potential rejection. But here's the truth: running doesn't stop the pain. It only prolongs it. The connection will always pull you back together. But the question is, will you heal this fear before it destroys what you were meant to build? For the fear of not being enough. The twin flame connection isn't just about love. It's about growth, awakening, evolution. And with that comes an unspoken pressure. Am I ready for this? Many twin flames, especially the divine masculine, fear that they are not good enough for their counterpart. Thought balloon: I need to heal more before I can be with them. Thought balloon: they deserve someone better, someone more whole, more stable. Thought balloon: I'm not spiritually there yet. But this belief is just another form of self-sabotage. Because the truth is, twin flame love isn't about being perfect. It's about growing together. And the fear of not being enough only delays the inevitable union. 5. The fear of the mission. Twin flames are not just ordinary lovers. They have a purpose, a mission. Their union is meant to bring healing, not just to each other, but to the world. And for many, that realization is terrifying. Because stepping into your twin flame union means stepping into your highest self. It means fire facing your wounds instead of running from them. Fire letting go of old identities and comfort zones. Fire taking responsibility for your soul's purpose. And let's be honest, that's not easy. So, some twin flames delay union because deep down, they know that once they come together, everything changes. There's no going back to the old life, the old patterns, the old version of self. And for some, that's the scariest thing of all. Breaking free from these fears. So now that we've uncovered these fears, the real question is, how do you move past them? Here's the truth, you don't fight them. You face them. Crescent moon, you acknowledge them. You recognize when fear is speaking instead of your soul. Crescent moon, you remind yourself that love is stronger than fear. The connection wouldn't exist if it wasn't meant for you. Crescent moon, you stop waiting to be ready. Because the path to union isn't about reaching perfection. It's about choosing love despite the fear. Crescent moon, you trust divine timing. Because no matter how much fear tries to separate twin flames, nothing can break what is destined. When fear no longer holds you back, everything changes. So what happens next? What happens when you finally stop letting fear control your twin flame journey? A shift. A deep, undeniable shift in energy. Because the moment you release fear, you unlock a new timeline, one where your twin flame journey no longer feels like a struggle, but a sacred unfolding. Here's what that looks like. Sparkles you stop chasing. Instead of feeling anxious about where they are, what they're thinking, or when they'll return, you feel peace. You trust the connection instead of fearing separation. Sparkles, your twin flame feels the shift. Whether they realize it consciously or not, they will feel the change in your energy. And when you're no longer radiating fear or longing, they start to gravitate toward you. Sparkles, you start attracting the right circumstances for union. The universe begins orchestrating synchronicities, conversations, and opportunities that move you both toward alignment. Sparkles, the journey stops feeling like waiting and starts feeling like becoming. Because twin flame union isn't about sitting around, hoping. It's about stepping fully into your highest self. This is how you break the cycle. This is how you move from separation to reunion. Not by controlling the outcome, but by choosing love over fear every single day. How to step into this energy right now. If you're ready to move past fear and into full alignment with your twin flame journey, here's where to start. Keycap 1. Practice radical self-love. When you love yourself the way your twin flame does, fully, unconditionally, you naturally align with the frequency of union. Stop waiting for them to validate your worth. You already are enough. Keycap 2. Surrender, don't struggle. Let go of the need to control the outcome. You don't have to figure this out. You don't have to force union. The more you let go, the faster things align. Keycap 3. Heal your inner wounds. Twin flames trigger each other's deepest wounds because the connection is meant to heal, not harm. Instead of running from the pain, face it. What is this journey teaching you? Keycap 4. Trust that the universe is already working for you. Your twin flame journey isn't something you need to chase. The universe is already aligning everything perfectly. Your only job? Become the version of yourself who is ready to receive it. Keycap 5. Know that fear is just an illusion. Fear will tell you all kinds of lies. They don't care. You're not ready. Union will never happen. But none of that is real. The truth is that your souls are already connected, and nothing, not time, not distance, not fear, can change that. Your union is already destined. Will you allow it to unfold? Here's the secret that changes everything. Union is not something you create. It's something you allow. The love between twin flames already exists. The bond is already unbreakable. The connection is already written into the fabric of the universe. Fear just clouds your vision and makes you believe it's further away than it really is. But the moment you step into trust, the moment you choose love over fear, fire everything accelerates. Fire everything shifts. Fire everything moves toward alignment. Because the universe doesn't operate on fear. The universe operates on truth, energy, and love. And twin flames? They are the embodiment of unconditional love. So, the real question is, are you ready to stop delaying what is already yours? Because twin flames are never truly apart. They are just waiting for the moment when both souls finally say yes. Yes to healing. Yes to surrender. Yes to divine timing. Yes to the greatest love they will ever know. Fire in that moment? That moment can start right now. Twin flames aren't kept apart because they don't love each other. They're kept apart because they fear what love will ask of them. Love asks for surrender. Love asks for vulnerability. Love asks for transformation. And that's terrifying. But here's the secret. The fear is only temporary. The love? That's eternal. So when fear rises, will you let it win? Or will you step into your power, face the unknown, and claim the love that was always meant for you? Because twin flames aren't just meant to find each other. They're meant to rise together. And that journey? It starts the moment you stop running and start trusting. Fire, are you ready? Fire the moment you choose love over fear. So, what happens when you stop letting fear dictate your twin flame journey? Everything shifts. It doesn't mean the path suddenly becomes easy. It doesn't mean the wounds instantly disappear. But it does mean you stop running. From them, from yourself, from the love that is already written into your soul. Because here's what fear won't tell you, you are already ready. You don't need to reach some imaginary level of healing before you deserve love. You don't need to have all the answers before stepping into union. The journey itself is the healing process. Fear thrives in avoidance. But love? Love flourishes in acceptance. When you choose to stop running and start trusting, you'll notice. Sparkles, your connection with your twin flame becomes clearer. The confusion fades, and you start understanding why everything happened the way it did. Sparkles, synchronicities increase. You'll see signs everywhere. Messages, repeating numbers, unexpected encounters, because you're finally in alignment with the energy of union. Sparkles, communication improves. Whether it's in dreams, telepathic messages, or real-life conversations, you and your twin flame will start mirroring each other in new, powerful ways. Sparkles' divine timing starts moving faster. When fear is no longer blocking the way, the universe accelerates everything. Twin flame unions happen when both souls are energetically ready. And when you release fear, you become a vibrational match for love. But most of all, Sparkles, you step into your true power. You stop feeling like a victim of the journey and start owning your role as a divine creator. You are no longer just waiting for union, you are actively aligning with it. When your twin flame is still in fear. Now, what if you are ready, but your twin flame is still trapped in fear? This is one of the hardest parts of the journey. You feel the love, you see the potential, but they're still resisting. They're still running. Here's what you need to remember. Their fear is not your burden to carry. You cannot force someone to awaken. You cannot make them face what they are not yet ready to face. What you can do is this. Dizzy, hold space, but don't chase. Love them unconditionally, but don't shrink yourself or put your life on hold. Dizzy, keep healing yourself. Your energy directly influences the connection. The more you grow, the more they feel it, even from a distance. Dizzy, trust divine timing. The universe will bring them to you when they are ready. Your job isn't to wait, it's to become the highest version of yourself. Dizzy, send them love, but release attachment. Twin flame union is inevitable, but it doesn't always happen when or how you expect. Trust that the connection is always working in your favor. The twin flame fear test. Are you ready? If you're still wondering whether you are the one holding fear, ask yourself, Crescent moon, do I truly trust that this connection is meant for me? Crescent moon, am I waiting for my twin flame to fix something in me before I feel whole? Crescent moon, am I afraid of stepping into my full power and mission? Crescent moon, am I resisting the lessons this connection is teaching me? Crescent moon, do I fear being loved fully? If any of these questions bring up discomfort, then fear is still playing a role in your journey. And that's okay. Awareness is the first step to healing. The real work isn't about fixing the twin flame connection. The real work is removing every block within yourself that keeps you from fully receiving love. Because union doesn't happen outside of you. It happens within you first. Final truth. Fear only delays what is already yours. Let's be real. Your twin flame journey is already written. It's already destined. The universe has already orchestrated everything in divine timing. Fear? It doesn't stop union. It just delays it. So, the question isn't will we ever be together? The question is how long will fear keep us apart? And the answer? That depends on how fast you choose love. Because twin flames are not just meant to meet. Not just meant to love each other from a distance. Not just meant to dream of each other in the night. Twin flames are meant to rise together. And that journey? It begins the moment you stop running. From yourself, from love, from everything your soul already knows is meant to be. So, are you ready? Because your twin flame connection isn't just waiting for them to wake up. It's waiting for you to step into your power. And when you do, union is no longer a question. It's a certainty. Fire love is always stronger than fear. The only question is, when will you stop letting fear win?